First of all, why are we down here? I really don't like it. We're basically just walking around in a giant grave, and you know, it's sort of like I just don't like it down here. It's creepy. Can we go now? It's fine. Just stay behind me, okay? But come on. What was that? Hmm. Second time, that's just creepy. Ooh, don't touch. Stop touching everything. I'm curious. That's all. Sorry. Oh my god. Light. What is that? I think we found it. Jimmy, I think we've... Terrifying footage in Paris Catacombs is still one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries. Terrifying footage captured from the depths of Paris's catacombs remains a chilling unsolved mystery. Now, there are some places where you quite like to get lost. Maybe a forest full of puppies, or a palace inhabited solely by the best chefs in the world. Just Gordon Ramsay, wouldn't it? Who wants nothing more than to show you their latest recipe. Yeah, you. However, definitely not on the list of places you want to get lost in is the Paris Catacomb. Even to visit them would be pretty unnerving, all while knowing you had a defined way out and guide. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you can still get lost. Even the guide who knows the place could get lost, because it's dark, ain't it? It's like nothing down there, like really far down. What are the Paris Catacombs? Well, we all know it's a mass grave under Paris.
Well, no fucking shit!
The city of love. Not anymore, mate. City of death. Why do I just... This kind of reminds me of like the prelude story to As Beloved So Below. The movie didn't, I know the movie didn't do well, it didn't do well like in theatres and that, but I thought it was pretty good, as in like it's a good like binge watch, because I like the idea of it, like they basically you had to descend through hell to get back to, you know, back to Earth. And it's like they have to go basically further down, keep going further. I think that's really cool. It's like the old Dante's Inferno, like the gates of hell. You have to get to heaven, you must go through hell. Well, imagine miles and miles of tunnels running directly underneath the city of Paris. They're dark, winding, and mysterious. Oh, and they're also filled with hundreds and thousands of human bodies. Yeah. I like haunted places. I love the idea of mysteries. One place that just like kind of freaked me out. It's not of the small places or the darkness or anything like that. It's you're basically inside a grave. You are walking in a massive grave, and all around you is just bodies. It's just that feeling of like you are already in the grave. Anything can happen. You know what I mean? Okay, that was what?
This video camera was found deep in the catacombs. It was picked up by a catacomb explorer.
Oh look, it's a sci-fi channel. Sorry for a side rant here, but did anyone else used to watch the sci-fi channel a lot and like watch them old series like Ancient Aliens, Monster Quest, you know, was found footage, supernatural, all that stuff. A lot of them, yeah, they're based on stories that people have told, but the footage they used was like reconstruction, so it wasn't real. It was just footage of like them reenacting it. So you know it wasn't real. Well, when you're little, of course you would. You'd think it was terrifying. I did. But when I was older, I knew it wasn't real. This just seems like it isn't real. I could be completely wrong. It could be real, but it doesn't seem real to me if it's got the sci-fi thing there. You know?
Or some of the people who wandered down there.
I was a filmmaker as well.
It was given to me. I looked at the tape. It's very bizarre.
Ooh, I don't like that.
It's a point of view shot.
No shit.
Point of view shot is somebody just walking forwards with the camera.
I think we know what that is. A lot of people just call it POV because of other websites. But yeah, that's what it is, a point of view.
He's filming what he's seeing.
Damn, look at
Endless.
that.
Very deep inside the catacombs.
You would get lost.
Other than the point of view shots or pictures of bones.
Oh, lovely. Don't touch. Don't. One thing I hate is if you're in, I guess, say, if you want to go to one of these places, yeah, don't touch. It's disrespectful. I don't really. I like the idea of supernatural stuff, but I don't believe really it is real. But unless I see it for myself, then maybe I'll believe. But one thing I know not to do when you're in like a mass grave is touch bones. Pick it up, move them, disturbing them. Don't do that. You're just gonna make yourself get one. It just looks like you're making yourself want to die. Sorry.
These were the poor Parisians who died over the last 1,000 years.
Oh look, mass graves. So basically, yeah, all right.
1785, millions of bodies were exhumed from Paris cemeteries and dumped into the catacombs.
Okay.
This person occasionally stops and he photographs bones, often in the shape of an arrow. These arrows point in a direction.
As I just said, you're disturbing the graves. I know it's like you could use the rocks. Why are you using people's bones? Don't do that.
Occasionally, also, he stops.
Oh
photographs
dear.
spoonfuls of bone.
Oh, I don't like that. That right at the back there, where my mouse is, that looked like it was someone sitting there for a second. I freaked out.
Which means that he's very, very deep inside the catacombs.
Yeah.
What happened to him? Nobody knows.
Oh, so he vanished. Told you, don't touch the freaking bones. You know, it's sort of like, would you like it if someone walks up, yeah, to like, I don't know, your ancestor or maybe like grandparents' grave and just picked up their bone? What, you wouldn't like that, would you? Don't do it. Come on, be respectful. You'll survive that way in a horror movie. Because people are nothing if not downright strange, some decide it would be great ideas to spend their time exploring the catacomb. Among them is one unidentified explorer who once took a camera down with them to see what they could capture down there. No one knows who this person was. So no one knows who this person was, or why and when they made the trip into the catacombs. There are people who make it their hobby for some reason, but who this person was remains to be unknown. So they didn't even like say anything on the video, they just wanted to go down there and just have some shit and gigs. One thing, we've watched a lot, I think a lot of people on Earth have watched movies, horror movies. One rule, never go by yourself. Don't. Just don't do it. Make sure you've always got someone else there with you that is capable as well. Just don't separate, stay together. Don't go by yourself like an idiot saying, oh, we'll find more things if we split apart. No, just don't do that. That's how you die.
All right, now let's split up.
Now wait a minute, hold up. How come every time some scary shit happen that we need to stick together, you white people always say let's split up?
Yeah.
She's right, we should stick together.
It's one of them rules. It's one of them unspoken rules. Don't split up. Not only that, but no one knows what happens to them either. It's a mystery wrapped in mysteries. All we have is the footage, which is quite frankly chilling. The person's footage shows them exploring the harrow chambers of the catacombs, with them even picking up remains of the skull at one point. You don't touch people's bones unless you want to touch that other sort of bone, but that's not to do with this. Don't do it, it's just disrespectful, that's what it is. However, something spooks them enough to send them running for their lives, which them dropping their cameras and dashing off into the distance, presumptuously even further into the catacombs, like an idiot. Despite many people exploring them, only one person has been confirmed to have died in the catacombs. This was the unfortunate Philip Asperd, who died in 1793. His body was found just 10 feet from the exit, with an empty liquor bowl. To be fair, you'll need it. Yeah, I can imagine. But why do the Paris catacombs exist? Well, their history is about greasy as you might expect, given the macaron's content. In the late 18th century, Paris had a bit of a problem with how to bury its dead. The cemeteries were not only full, but overflowing. Yeah, they were overflowing, and it started to cause diseases and all that stuff like that, and more people started to die, so the bodies will pile up more. So because it got so bad, they had to build a catacomb, like a giant catacomb, just a mass grave of people. Only like half of them were like what is it, like labeled with names. The rest they're just shoved in, mixed bones and everything. That's why I feel like if hauntings were real, that is probably the most haunted place in the world. That is because it's just full of basically just disturbed, remains in it, ain't it? So we have hundreds and hundreds of miles of tunnels filled with millions of bodies, which could date back hundreds of years. If that's not the start of a horror movie, I don't know what is. It's sort of the start of As Above, So Below. And I always wondered about this. If it's under the city, yeah, doesn't that mean basically Paris is sitting on top of a hole? Like, it's hollow under them because of all these tunnels. Wouldn't that make it really unstable? Don't know why. I don't know. The story could be real, but yeah, I don't know. There's something about it, but hey, you never know. This guy could pop out of nowhere and go, look at me, I survived, that's me on the camera. Alright guys, that was today's weird news. Let me know your thoughts and what you think, if this is real, not in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like to help with the channels and supporting it and all that. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao.